everybody, what's going on? It's Emily from Living Plantfully, and today we're back in the kitchen. I know it's been a minute since I did one of these kind of videos, so today I'm back in my kitchen and I am finally sharing with you guys a recipe that I kind of like teased or maybe like demoed a while back in the summer. Back then I was just like testing it out or whatnot, but today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my lentil sloppy joes. So I know that I'm not the first one to come up with lentil sloppy joes. It's pretty common within like the vegan community and whatnot, but I have kind of like tailored this recipe kind of to my own little style or whatever. So yeah, that's what we're going to be making today. So let's get into the recipe. So the great thing about this lentil sloppy joe recipe is that if you're short on time, you can totally leave this recipe in your crock pot. Like instead of making it in a pot like I'm doing it, you can totally put it in a crock pot, all the ingredients in a crock pot in the morning before you go to work, and then when you get home it'll be 100% ready to go. The first thing that we're gonna do is bring our pot up to a medium heat. To our saucepan we're gonna be adding some oil. I'm just using some vegetable oil here because it's flavorless basically. And then to that oil you're gonna add in some diced white onions. You can totally use yellow onions as well. I just have some white onions here. So go ahead and add this into your saucepan with the oil. Then you're gonna add in some diced green bell pepper as well. Go ahead and give that a mix. You know that I like to season as I go, so if you want to hit it with a little bit of S&P right now, definitely do so. It's definitely going to build up some extra flavor. The next thing that we are going to add into our saucepan is a red chili pepper, one of these guys right here, and this is totally optional. I just think that it gives it a great flavor, a little bit of heat, which is perfect for this recipe. And if you don't have this, you can totally use a little bit of chili powder as well, and that'll kind of do the trick. I went ahead and de-seeded it and basically diced it up into little pieces, so go ahead and add that into our saucepan as well. And now I'm gonna add in some minced garlic. You want to let your vegetables develop a really nice color on them, and then we're going to add in our spices. So for spices, I'm going to be using some cumin as well as some smoked paprika. And again, if you didn't add in our red chili pepper, then you can add a little bit of chili powder as well at this point. All right, so our veggies are nice and sauteed up with all those spices. It smells incredible in here already. So at this point, we're gonna go ahead and add in our lentils. I'm just using some regular brown lentils that I have rinsed very well and drained. So we're gonna add those into our saucepan. And now we're gonna add in our liquids. I'm gonna be using a combination of vegetable stock and water. And I'm also gonna be adding in some canned tomato sauce. Once we have our liquid and our lentils in the saucepan, we're gonna add in some more flavor. So I'm gonna add in some sugar. You can use brown sugar, coconut sugar, regular granulated sugar. I'm gonna be featuring in this recipe some vegan Worcestershire, whatever sauce. And my mom sent me this, so thank you, mommy. I love it already. I've tested it out. Like I said, I've already used quite a bit of it, but if you don't have this, you can definitely substitute like a little bit of apple cider vinegar and maybe some mustard, which is what I did in that previous video, and it kind of gave it that same sort of like tangy flavor that the Worcestershire gives it. Go ahead and mix that around really well, and at this point you want to make sure to taste it. Add some more salt and pepper if you'd like. Once our lentils come up to a boil, you want to pop the lid on and reduce that down to a simmer. You don't want to leave it on a boil because then the liquid will be absorbed way too fast. So we're going to let this go on a simmer for about 20 minutes. You definitely want to keep an eye on it because we want it to have still a lot of moisture. So we're going to check on these in 20 minutes when our lentils are nice and perfectly tender. So I checked my lentils after 20 minutes and they were still kind of a little bit on the hard side. So I went ahead and let them simmer away for another 10 minutes. So it has been 30 minutes total and they are looking perfect. Oh yeah, that is perfect. You see that? That is exactly what we want right there. Smells so good. And the last little thing that I like to add to my Lentil Sloppy Joe is a little bit of some ketchup. It's just gonna add a little bit of extra sweetness, a little bit of extra tartness, and it's just gonna make it extra sloppy, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, our Lentil Sloppy Joe mix is ready. So I'm just gonna go ahead and serve up my Sloppy Joe on these super beautiful and fresh rye rolls that I got from my local bakery. And just top those with some freshly sliced pickles. OMG guys, there it is, vegan Lentil Sloppy Joe. Oh my goodness, this smells so good and it looks freaking amazing. Am I right? I mean, come on. Sliced pickles on top with a nice side of baked sweet potato fries, which I have a recipe on, so I'll link that right here in the corner. Oh my goodness, this is just everything that I've ever wanted. I don't have anything else to say because it speaks for itself. The beauty of it speaks for itself. Okay, you know that scene from It Takes Two where they're eating the Sloppy Joes in the cafeteria? Like, it looked freaking disgusting, but also made you want to eat a Sloppy Joe? Yep, so this is gonna be sloppy. Obviously it's a Sloppy Joe, but I'm gonna dig in, I don't care. I know you guys, you know me. Look at that, it's spilling out the sides. Oh my goodness. Well, bon appetit, guys. Oh yeah. If it's not sloppy, is it a Sloppy Joe? Oh my goodness. Yes, that is so good. Paired with the sweet potato fry. Your girl is good to go. Oh my goodness. That stuff is so good. And you don't have to have it on bread. You can have it like on a baked potato or whatever way you want to have it. But I mean, this just does it justice, you know what I'm saying? Well guys, that is it for today's recipe. If you like this recipe and you're definitely gonna give it a try, give this video a thumbs up as always. And if you do make it, please go ahead and take a picture of it and share it with me on social media. I have all of my social medias linked down below. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff all down in the description, as well as the full written recipe. Subscribe to my channel if you have not subscribed already. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified every single Wednesday when a brand new video goes up. You guys already know the deal. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna finish this Sloppy Joe and I will see you guys next week. Bye. Have napkins on standby. You're gonna need them. You're gonna need them.